Multiple Republican politicians in both the House and the Senate have already made it clear that they are fully prepared to completely accept the results of the 2024 election on the condition that they don't think there was any funny business happening. So to put that another way, multiple Republican politicians have already laid out their parameters for rejecting the results of this year's election. So the obvious solution for that is for the Democrats to win in such big numbers that Republicans can't cry about fraud because the election would be overwhelming. But that actually presents another unique problem, and that's what our next viewer question is. This is from Christian Garcia, GI2HL, who says, looking at what is going on with the Republican Party and MAGA, knowing that this year Democrats have a chance to take back the House, keep the Senate as it is, and more than likely keep the presidency, with that being said, are you afraid that the results might make it look like the election were rigged and the MAGA morons might get violent? That's an interesting question because it's something I never thought of, right? The general wisdom, if you will, is that you have to win in big enough numbers to where people can't even question the results. But at this point, that may work against the Democrats with these Republican nut jobs. Because they're going to look at this, and if Democrats do win all these races, obviously they're going to be like, well, there's no way the public wanted these people. There's no way they won by 2 million votes here and 3 million votes there. Clearly it's all fraud. It's all those people that came across the border to vote, which is what they're telling us is happening. So winning by big margins might have the opposite effect, and it may make these weirdos actually think the Democrats did engage in cheating, even though the Democrats have not engaged in cheating. You know, the investigations after 2020 proved it. Investigations after 2022 proved it. But Republicans to this day are telling us, nope, the fraud is everywhere. We see it every day. We see it in our dreams. We can close our eyes and see the fraud. Of course you can. That's the only place you see it, in your imagination. But it doesn't matter. If the Democrats win by 1 vote, if they win by 100 million votes, you're going to have a sizable portion of the Republican Party, including some elected officials, that are going to deny these election results. You will have Republican politicians, no matter what, voting against certifying the election results if President Biden wins. So it doesn't matter. They're going to deny it either way. They're telling us right now they're going to deny it either way. You know, Ted Cruz wouldn't fully commit to accepting the results. Lindsey Graham wouldn't fully commit. Other Republicans have already told us the Democrats are already engaging in fraud, which of course isn't true. There is no evidence to back any of this up, and there hasn't been for many, many, many years. But they will keep saying it. So I do maintain that showing up in large numbers and winning by huge margins is the best way to counter this. Are you going to convince every crazy person out there that the Democrats legitimately won? No, you're not. But they don't matter. Right? We can't spend our time, we can't worry about how we're going to convince the crazy people to live in reality. They've made their choice. They reject the facts. They reject reality. So let's just leave those people there.